This is the perfect day for anyone over the age of 30. I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get into it. That's so good. Let's make ribs. First time ever doing a rack of ribs, baby. All right, first things first, you want to score the ribs. And then go back this way. Never made ribs, never smoked meats before. So I have no idea which one I'm going to go with, but we've got Carolina style rub or all-purpose Boston style barbecue rub. What a decision. Team Boston, baby. So we're going in with the all-American mustard as our binder. So just cover it in mustard, just like that. Make sure you do both sides. It gets a little bit messy, but don't worry. You're gonna rub it in. This will give it that real tangy flavor that you love, and it'll also help all the ingredients stick together. Flip it over. Go on the back side as well. I don't know if I'm using too much or too little, but any professionals out there who want to critique my work or, you know, let me know, please. Let me know. I don't know what I don't know. So we'll rub all that in. Wash our hands. Now we go in with the barbecue rub. We're just going to go over to the top. Make a line down the middle. And then a little bit on the sides. We're just going to rub it in. We're going to use one hand because we need the other hand to pour more on, possibly. How I've evolved from a couldn't cook toast, saved my life, to this. And just like that, I think she's ready. I don't know if I'm just going to put this exactly how it is on the fire on the grill. And hopefully it tastes pretty damn good. If not, we'll put, we could wrap it in foil. We could maybe do a couple other things. I don't know. All right, we're outdoors. We're hand free. We're showing you guys how to set up a smoker. I've never done this before. This is legit first time. I have no idea what I'm doing, so correct me in the comments if it's wrong. But I'm just showing you how easy it is because I feel like it's easy. Therefore, it should be pretty easy. So I bought this morning at Bunnings. It's like a big metal coal fire starter. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to light a fire and get my coals ready. So that's it. It's upside down. That's paper and some of these natural barbecue fire starters, all from Bunnings. So if you're in Australia, obviously you know what I'm talking about. Go to Bunnings, get one of these and fill it with these and some paper. That's it. I've also got some coals from Bunnings. I'm gonna get them out of the bag. And when we do it, we're gonna light the top so it catches. Then we're gonna turn it upside down, put our coals in, and then hopefully it all just stays alight. See how we go. If you're like me, you just want to see the bag so you know which one to buy. I've got this one here. I don't know if it's any good, never used it, never done this before, but should be fine. So I'll try and film it all as best I can. So what I'm going to do is light this. So that caught pretty easy. And then all I'm going to do is grab my other one, put it on top there, shove that down there, and hopefully I can flick it upside down. Before it gets too out of control, make sure you've got a solid surface. 15 charcoals in there at the moment, and we're just going to let them get whiten. They're black. When they're white, they're ready. So look, I'm not a professional here. I have no idea what I'm doing. So like I said, feel free to correct me if I've done something wrong so I can learn. But yeah, that's how easy it is. Just light the fire, tip it upside down, put about 15 charcoals in, and you're good to go. And now we'll wait until the charcoals go from black to white. When they're like that white grey colour, that's when they're ready. Now, while that's doing its thing, we'll get our smoker ready to go. All right, I don't know anything about smokers at all. I got this one from Bunnings for $40. It's pretty small. I've put it together. You know, it's got the tray and another tray. So from what I've seen on YouTube, I'm gonna put some hot coals on this side, I'll do like a line across there of hot coals, and then cold ones. And then I'll go cold on top, and then eventually they'll all catch, and they'll all be on fire. So yeah. The way we're gonna do this, we're gonna take our tray off. We're gonna go with our cold ones here. Tongs are good if you don't want to get your hands dirty, but I don't really care. So as you can see, they're the cold coals, and then I'll add the hot ones just here, and then eventually it should all catch up. After about, say, 10 minutes, it starts to look like this. So you can see here, the whites are starting to form on the coals. Means they're all nearly ready. Like someone might even say they are ready, but I don't know. Let them sit for another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll check back. After about 25 minutes, that's what we've got. So you can see here that all the black coals are now white, which means, I believe it means they're ready to go in to the smoker. Now you want to put your smoke starter back where you found it, leave it until it's cooled down before you clean it all up. Now it's probably annoying, you want to ruin the area, but my tip there is put it on like an old tile or something that you know you're going to replace, or that you don't want anyway. And then it should look like this. Got our hot coals and our cold ones. Eventually it'll all be hot, and we'll put the meat across the top, and it'll be very, very nice, I assume. No idea. I guess this video is just to hopefully show you how easy it is. So I've put our lid back on, and we're just gonna close her up, and we're gonna just try and get our temperatures right. So now's a good time to get familiar with your air vents. So you should have air vents all over the place. On like, you know, one here, and then two on the other side as well, plus the one up the top. And then every now and then you can just open it to get that air in if you need to cool it down. Cooking meat, I guess, is all about, you know, the smoke flavor that you put on for the wood chips, which infuse the meat, the heat which cooks the meat, and then obviously how long and slow you want to cook it. Like, you know, it's not rocket science, but it is complicated, and I don't want to take that away from the real good grillers out there. One thing I learned in school is that hot air rises. So by that logic, all the hot air that's in here is going to rise to the top, and it needs somewhere to escape, right? So it's got this and these little vents. These little vents won't be closed 100%, but I'm going to get them at about 80 to 90%. And that way the hot air that rises leaves, and then the new hot air comes up through the meat, cooking it, and then leaves again. That's the theory I'm thinking. I don't know if that's right, but again, this is a beginner's tutorial guide on how to cook meat. I was looking for these kind of videos online because I wanted to grill, but it's all American, people with different sizes and shapes grills. This one's the $40 one at Bunnings. Everything I bought from Bunnings. So to make your wood chips smoke, right, what you want to do, get a cup of water. Just pure clean water, nothing else to it. All right, get your wood chips. I'm using hickory. Figure out how to open it. All right, we've gone inside, we've got some scissors, we've got our ribs, and we're sitting at about 300 degrees Celsius. I don't know if that's too hot, but I'm sure we'll be able to bring the temperatures down. All you do is open it up. So you take your wood chips, you've got your cup of water here, just grab a handful and dip them in the water. And you're probably thinking, why would you want to have wet wood? It's not going to burn. Well, the water and the moisture in the wood creates that smoke. So we're not soaking them for too long. We're just giving them a good, 10 seconds, and then we're going to tip them out. Just tip it out. I'm outside, so it's all right. And then that's it. Done. Your wood chips are ready. Again, I don't know. People probably soak the wood chips overnight in red wine or whatever. I don't know. I've never done this before, so 10 seconds in water should be fine. Perfect. We're at 220 degrees now, so it's come down from 300 to 220. So we're going to try and maintain 220-ish for about an hour and a half, and then we're going to come back and reevaluate. So what we'll do now is we'll put the ribs in here. Again, should I use a baking paper or an oven tray or a foil tray or aluminium foil? I have no idea. So look, it's all experimental. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just going to put the ribs straight in, and we'll see what happens. And you get a first-hand look at it. All right, so we'll get our ribs. We'll just put them straight down on the barbie. Look at that. I don't know if that's a good spot. If it's going to be, you know, because it's half covering this and half not, and will it cook unevenly? I don't know. Maybe. When I think about it, yes, it will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it more on the hot side, just like that. All right, so I've put all the wood chips in. The meat's on top, sitting there. We're going to close her up and we're going to check back in 1 hour. I'll see you guys soon. All right, so we're 40 minutes in. I've moved the meat over to this side. Now I'm gonna obviously let it cook a bit slower. We'll come back in about probably half an hour, maybe 25 minutes, and we'll do a couple other things. I'm spraying it with a vinegar, sugary water as well, just to give it extra flavor and not dry out as much. Let's check back soon. A little hack I thought of was I put a hot piece of coal here, because this is not the greatest at keeping the heat low. So it just kept going up to like 400 degrees, 350. And I was like, how can I, you know, keep that heat down? So I put a coal there and it kept it down enough to keep it like not from drying out and just cooking the outside. 1 hour. Ooh, yeah, look at that. And throughout the process, about every 20 minutes, I've been spraying that with this is like a sugary vinegar spray as well. So we should be on for a treat here. Happy Sunday, everyone. Trying to do this and I'm a bit shaky, but anyway. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave this open. We're gonna let it cool down a little bit. You can see at the bottom there's all the juices down there. Probably maybe want to use a tray, I don't know, to catch it all. Make it easier to clean, but you know, we live and learn. Alrighty, there you go. So that's what it looks like 1 hour after being smoked with coals and hickory. It's probably not done yet. Obviously there's, you know, a little bit of soft spots, but it's gonna be pretty good. First time. What I'm gonna do now is prepare my indoor ingredients, get it ready, put it in the sauce, wrap it up, put it back on the smoker for about half an hour. And then I don't know if we finish it in the oven or if we just let it sit there and do whatever. I don't know, but we'll do whatever we decide at the time. For our sauce, we've got our aluminium foil, we've got unsalted butter, and we've got Christy's red hot spicy chilies. So I appreciate that, Christy, and I'll let you know how they go next time I see you. Thank you. We've also got a hot smoky barbecue sauce. So my idea with these ribs is that they're gonna be very, very barbecuey, very like smoky, and have a little bit of heat and chili in that as well. So hopefully it's good. This is Memphis style barbecue. I've never been to Memphis, but yeah, I'll let you know. So what we'll do is we'll take our ribs just from here, pop them on our tray, and we'll just move this out of the way. The trick is to turn it upside down apparently, like that. So you've got this nice little bowl. Add some buttered cubes in there. I'm gonna add more, that's not all of it yet. We're gonna take 2 of Christy's chilies from her garden. Just gonna cut the tops off. Probably should use a plate because I'm just cutting the aluminium foil as well, but that's all right. And then we're just gonna do a line down the middle. We're just gonna open the chilies. We'll de-seed them because apparently they're bloody hot. I do love my heat, but I love my meat even more. I'm not winning any awards here, not yet. All right, a little bit more butter in there. Break it up. It's gonna melt and become super, maybe it's too much butter now, I don't know. We're gonna get that smoky barbecue sauce. I bought this at Woolworths actually, so if you wanna make it, you can. We're just gonna pour it out. It's pretty thick, give it a jiggle. You can't do this if you're not gonna get your hands dirty. Just like a teenager home alone, we're gonna rub everything. There we go, that sauce is nice and warm. Look at that. We're gonna wrap this up like a present. Fold it once. Come in on an angle. Before we close it up, we're just gonna put a little bit of butter there. And then we're gonna get our second foil over the top. You really want that second foil, trust me. And just like that, you've got sauced up ribs ready to go. All right, decided to get one of these, and I'm gonna put the ribs straight in the middle, just like that. That way, any of that barbecue sauce, that butter, if it leaks, you know, it's just gonna capture in there. It's not gonna go all through my smoker. I won't have to clean it. Is this the perfect Sunday? If you're a male over the age of 30, cheers to you. Enjoy. Me, I don't drink, so I'm having a Red Bull. The lawns are coming along. The meat's coming along. Can't see it, but up there I can see. I got the footy, the NRL. Got the UFC on the iPhone as well. Perfect Sunday. The sun's out. The wife's at work. Oh, let's go. I've also got some wings in the fridge, which you'll see later. Sunday. The sun's out. Look at it. Beautiful. And the only thing I can think of to do now to make my day better is get a cold fucking drink. I'm about an hour and 30 minutes in roughly, and I realised the reason the temperature kept getting too hot, too many coals. But yeah, don't use heaps of coals like I did. I think I used about maybe 20, 25 in a little small smoker, so probably a bit, yeah, first time, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but yeah, probably use, let's say 10. Let's try 10. You can always add more if you need it, but you can't take it away. Once it's in there, unless you want to, you know, fiddle around with hot coals, use your brain. If you're here and you're thinking, Tom, I love your videos, how can I help? What can I do? Subscribe. Are you subscribed? I don't have a YouTube account. Make one. Subscribe. It's not hard. So I'm going to take the camera off my ugly head and we're going to look at this meat. Ready? Moment of truth. It's pretty hot, so we're trying to do it carefully. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Look at that. You can't actually smell it and like see it as good as I can, but holy dooly, that looks incredible. This meat honestly smells incredible. It's like 2.5 hour slow cooked barbecue pork ribs with the hot smoky barbecue sauce from Memphis, with a barbecue rub as well. This is the first time I've ever cooked meat like on a smoker outdoors. Never done it before. And honestly, yeah, it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours, but it's worth it. I'm gonna wash this down with a Strange Love spiced pineapple soda as well. I don't drink alcohol, so pineapple spice sodas it is. This shit is incredible, I'm telling you. The only thing you can't do is taste it, and I'm sorry, but you know, if anyone who knows me wants to try this kind of stuff, you just gotta message me, that's it, and I'll make it for you. Let's dig in. Honestly, I don't even know where to start. I'm pretty new to eating meats and stuff like this. This is like, you know, I'm a beginner here. Oh, that sauce, you're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. I don't know where else to buy this, but I bought this at Woolworths in Kiama. Don't know where else to get it. That's where you get it. It's like $10. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look. I try to pick up the ribs and they're just falling apart. Literally falling apart. That's fucking incredible. I think I'm addicted to meat smoking now. The best part, you get to lick your fingers. Finger licking good. Fucking hell. I don't swear much on camera because I think it's, you know, it looks gross and, you know. But I'm an Aussie and I'm eating delicious ribs and holy fuck, they're good. Oh. Telling ya. So, maybe I know what I'm doing. Maybe I know exactly what I'm doing. It's all a gimmick. No, I've never done this before. So we're gonna pull it out. We're just gonna flip it because every time I touch the ribs, they just fall apart. Oh, look at all that juice. Yum. You know what? We're going to wipe the bench later anyway, so we're just going to sit it there on the bench. I'm like a kid at a candy shop. I'm just getting a fork. We've got a paintbrush and a fork. Hello? Sorry, I just got to interrupt. Literally, can you believe this, right? I'm about to take my first bite of the ribs and my dad calls me. What are you doing? Can I come over? How'd you know? How did you know I was cooking ribs? Maybe you could smell them. Rotate the ribs to get that good shot. And it'll be Instagram worthy as well in a minute. So you can see what we're dealing with. Obviously that's one rib. You can see that. Oh, yes. Look at that. That's so good. That is it, man. That is it. That is so good. I'm telling you. $40 smoker from Bunnings and about $50 in materials. Bang. You can make as much as this as you want. That's how it's done. One clean rib. If you're over the age of 30, you'll understand this reference, but eating this for me feels like I'm a kid again and I've just got Pokemon Gold or Silver for the first time. It's that same feeling. Sunday lunchtime, right, people?